Today, I'm here to talk to you about the developments in intraocular lens calculations and their impact on refractive accuracy after cataract surgery. For the last 30 years, cataract surgeons relied on SRKT, Holiday, and Hofer-Q. The precision demanded by premium IOLs, a quarter diopter, plus minus 0.25. Swept source OCT biometer is not a necessity for using newer formulas. Go Better too. It's gaining popularity. Other newer formulas are emerging too. 40 years ago, Binkhorst or several versions formulas were introduced and were used for ICCE, and SRK was popular for ECCE. SRK was a data-driven regression formula. Second generation SRK2 used modified A constant for longer and short eye. Hofer did regression analysis to predict pseudophakic anterior chamber depth, and Q was a personalized A constant to improve the outcome of the original Hofer. SRK2 improved to T with theoretical adjustment with the versions concept. Holiday was popular for medium-length eyes. Third-generation formulas were used separately according to axial length. For short eyes less than 22 mm, Hofer-Q. For medium length from 22 to 26, Holiday or any formula. For longer eyes over 26, SRKT was the choice. Fourth-generation formulas, Holiday 2, Hages, Olsen, Better 2, were developed to overcome limitations of third-generation formulas, which used simple Gaussian optic thin lens theory. Holiday 2 used 7 variables. Hages used 3 constants. Olsen used ray tracing for C constant. Better 2 used principal plane concept with thick lens formula. Even with complex formulas, the every human eye was not reliably predictable as the eye model. Artificial intelligence formulas were developed using over 10,000 data. Hybrid AI formulas like Kane or Pearl DGS are available now too. Some formula like Pearl DGS is open source. Another like EVO has unknown technology inside. A constant depends on IOL location. Sulcus location, which is 0.6 to 0.7 millimeters front to capsular bag, needs 1 diopter less power, -1 from the original A constant. It means that just 0.15 millimeter shift of IOL location makes quarter diopter change. For anterior chamber IOL, A constant should be decreased by 3, and it makes 3 diopter less IOL power. A constant in IOL power is 1-to-1 ratio as in SRKT formula. Predicting effective lens position of IOL is the key of refraction accuracy. The old formulas were simple with thin lens theory or Gaussian optic principle. IOL was assumed to be thin plane, but in reality, IOL location change even with IOL power change. Effective lens position is difficult to predict. IOL is thinner than human lens, and IOL geometry varies according to power range, and the assumptions that deeper effective lens position in longer eye sometimes fails. Let's dive into Vergence formula. Vergence, a journey of light propagation, is quantified in diopters. It's the refractive index over distance. As light passes from cornea to retina, focus intertwines with axial length, corneal curvature, and anterior chamber depth. These formulas play in the world of Gaussian optic, so they have constraints of paraxial optic and thin lens assumptions. Dr. Holiday found that 80% of short eye and 90% of long eye have normal size anterior segment. The assumptions that short eye have smaller anterior segment and long eye have big anterior segment was not always true. Comparing to previous formulas, Holiday 2 included white-to-white, refraction, anterior chamber depth, lens thickness to the calculation formula. Beta 2 is more and more popular, and we can say it is a modern standard. Its accuracy has been proved in many studies and is available in ASCRS homepage, IOL Master 700, Lensstar 900, or other new machines. This uses thick lens optic model comparing to thin lens in previous formulas. Prediction of principal plane of IOL, which is inside the IOL, and change with IOL geometry is the key concept of Beta 2. The Olsen ray tracing formula is known for its precision in IOL calculations. It's based on exact and paraxial ray tracing. C constant was used to predict IOL position. Lens thickness and ACD were assessed with ray tracing technology. AI formulas use big data, and the machine learning takes every calculations and modifications. Let's look at the simplified concept of AI. If AI program has enough big data of car image, AI machine learning can tell that the new input image is car or not. Deep learning is a subcategory of machine learning, and the process is like human neuron, complex communications with different levels of neurons. This flowchart shows how AI formula Pearl DGS works. Usual AI formula has 10 to 30,000 cases data. Patient biometric input data is calculated with machine learning formula or algorithm. Training set data can improve or evolve the AI formula. So the updated version improves with more and more data. Hill radial basis function use pure AI formula. Version 3 is under 30,000 cases data. It is available in online and iStar 900 swept source OCT biometer. Kane, Pearl DGS, EVO, LSF is hybrid with AI and thick lens versions. Kane use additional variables like sex, lens thickness, and corneal thickness. Pearl DGS from Rothschild Foundation, EVO from Singapore is promising too. LADA's super formula use previous formulas. LSF itself choose optimal formula for each case. This is published data in AJO 2021. Mean error was less than quarter diopter in Pearl DGS group. Look at the SRKT in the last. It is not so bad comparing to Beta 2 or other formulas. That is the reason why it has been popular for 30 years. Beta 2, EVO, Hill RBF, Kane, and LSF show similar prediction errors. New formulas show about 50% quarter diopter error, 85% half diopter errors. Comparing to Beta Universal 2, new formulas EVO, Hill RBF, Kane, LADA's super formula were all good. No new IOL calculation formula is perfect yet, but they improve. Patients are not perfect, and the surgeons are not perfect either. New biometers provide Beta 2 or other built-in newer formulas, but even without new machines, axial length is same accurate in immersion, optical, and swept source OCT. Technicians may print out newer formulas. Hill RBF3, EVO, Kane, Pearl DGS, LSF are free online. Current generation of IOL formula is AI formula, and they evolve with big data. These are new swept source OCT biometers. All you know is IOL Master 700. Hagstrite iStar 900 is fully automatic. Alcon has Argos, compatible with other Alcon machines. Heidelberg has Anterion with a fantastic anterior segment visualization. The evolution of IOL calculation formula was mainly for predicting postoperative IOL position. Newer formulas Hill RBF3, Kane EVO, LSF, Pearl DGS, and Beta 2 Olsen are better than the previous combination version, which lasted 30 years. Toric IOL is challenging field because only 3 degrees misalignment lead to 10% loss of cylinder correction. Posterior cornea has refractive power too and should be considered. The refractive index of cornea is bigger than the air and the aqueous humor. So, light passes opposite direction on the anterior and posterior cornea. Posterior refraction is small because the refractive index between cornea and aqueous humor is small. We can say that with the rule astigmatism in anterior cornea is against the rule astigmatism in posterior cornea in general. I use manufacturer-provide calculator, and mostly it is good enough with wonderful graphics. Without posterior cornea measurement, Ablaphia-Koch regression is best. It is improved version of Baylor nomogram. I use Cassini topographer for posterior and total cornea measurement. In this particular case, front K was 1.57 diopter against the rule, and total K was 1.77 with same axis. Usually, most with the rule and against the rule front cornea have against the rule in the back cornea. I do horizontal mark under patient sitting position, and I adjust the marking in surgical microscope with the help of iPhone Axis Assistant app. I don't have to draw anatomic landmark. I can see pterygia location in the photo. I prefer Vivinex Toric because it has textured haptic, hydrophobic, glistening free, and was preloaded in most advanced injector. The plunger tip has a stepped design, and I just lift up the plunger after shooting IOL. Then I can tap down the IOL into the bag without second instrument. Thank you for your attention.